How many of you ever wanted to know the art of persuasion, the art of getting yes? And how many of you always wanted an exponential growth in your sales and in your life? Right? So I know many of you want a lot of these yeses in your sales, in your life in general. And many of you always wanted to know the secret and the dark science which you believe is behind the persuasion skills. So hi, I'm Mohit Rai Goel. I'm the director of Motive Electric Limited and the founder of Workify.com. Both of them companies I'm running both the companies, and both the companies have about 200 people, and it has given me immense freedom to pursue my passion and to serve people like you. So today we're going to discuss what is the secret behind persuasion, how you can get more yeses and no nos in your sales so that your bank accounts can grow exponentially with numbers and numbers all day, all night. Amazing and excited. Stay tuned for next 20 minutes. So I'm giving you a gist of persuasion, how you can ethically hack the mind of a person sitting right in front of you, ethically hack his mind and get more yeses for whatever you want. You want more sales, you want more yeses, you want anything. So today we're going to discuss the persuasion skills you need to have as a business owner to convert more sales for your business. This is the number one skill which you can develop, not out of necessity, not out of desire, but out of sheer need, that you need a skill through which you can convert all the no's, all the objections, all the roadblocks into the yes and into the desired way which you want for your business. Excited? So I'm going to discuss the five ways how you can influence the person who is sitting right in front of you, or who is not even sitting right in front of you, probably somewhere else in the world. But with your conversation, you can get breakthrough in your selling with only 5 secrets, which are time tested and phenomenally effective to create the desired results which you want for your life. Great. So guys, how many of you always wanted that your parents always said yes to all your things? If you always wanted that, please type yes in the chat box so that I know that you always wanted yes, and something stopped you, some no's stopped you to get what you want, to feel what you want. So please type I in the chat box so that I know that you are listening and you're ready to take those 5 hacks of persuasion and to take your life to the roller coaster. So, and otherwise, how many of you always were disheartened with the no's you used to get from your employees and the no's you used to get from your classmates or your people in your family or anyone? Yes? This is the hard fact. Humans are designed to feel bad about the no's they get, about the rejection, the fear of rejection, the fear of failure, fear of looking stupid. These are the biggest failures of any human being. And it's not wrong to have no's in your life. Every human, may it be a superstar, may it be anyone, they have faced a lot of no's and rejection in their life. In fact, we have been brought up in a way that the person can only get success once He has gone through a lot of failures and no's. But today, I'm going to share with you those 5 secrets through which you can bypass all the risks and fears and just get the success which you deserve for your life. Right? It's going to be amazing, right? So just stay tuned for next 10 minutes and I'm going to share with you the 5 fundamental elements which you need in your conversation, in your writing, in your speaking, which can create the desired result, the emotion which you want for your life. I will share a story with you. I remember when I was in class 8, I took my project to my class teacher and I was really happy that I finally finished a project which is about 48 pages, and I gave it to her and I was excited that she will finally take my project and recommend me to the HOD of the department and make me go for the national level quiz. But after all the effort which I had put in my project, after all the hardship and things I've learned in the project, I was still not selected. And I felt like a failure. There's no point working for the projects in school. There's no point. And that rejection has ingrained in me so much that I don't even feel like working for a project which I think I may not deserve. And this has created a lot of stigma around my point of view, around my brain, which has stopped me to work for the projects which I want to work on. Still stops me. And this story had always taught me to get the desired results. So today I'm going to share the 5 elements. The first element which I want to share is whenever you speak with your client, you always first talk about his fears. Because unless you don't address his fears, he's not going to think that you are the safest person with whom he can talk. And unless he talks with you, you can't listen, you can't feel what he really wants. So to create a frequency match with your client, you need to address his fears, number 1. Number 2, you need to justify his failures. So unless you don't justify his failures, you don't say it's okay to have failures, he doesn't feel like that you are of his same tribe or same character of human being. And till that time, he doesn't feel that you are the same character, same tribe. It is going to be hard for you to push sales through him. So number 2 is to justify his failures. Number 3 is to encourage his dreams. Every human to whom you are selling has dreams which he wants to accomplish. He has dreams which has been left halfway, which he wants to get anyhow. So unless you encourage his dreams, encourage him to get his dreams, he's not going to think that you are the right person. And these are the 3 skills, and you might be feeling that yes, 3 skills are these three skills make sense, right? And when you involve these three things in your conversation, in your writing, in your everything, it is guaranteed to create results for you, and it is guaranteed to create the action and emotion which you want your client to do, the action you want your client to do, and the emotion you want your client to have will not happen. So till time you don't do that, you are still far away from the persuasion you want to do with your client. Some people think that persuasion is a very dark science, but I believe persuasion is a psychological way of talking, of speaking, of listening, of communicating, in fact, that it is repeatable, it is learnable. You just need to have those 5 fundamental ways how you talk with your client, so that he takes you as a friend, he takes you as someone who he can trust, who he can feel safe with, who he can be friend with. Until the time you don't make friend in your sales, you're far ahead of your sales game. Have you ever realized why do you always have your number one customer as mostly in most of the cases your number one customer is the person whom you talk most, right? It happens, right? आपका जो भी कोई कस्टमर होगा या जो भी कोई हाई टिकट जो आपकी प्रोडक्ट खरीदता होगा, उससे आप बहुत बात करते होगे इन कंपैरिजन टू अदर. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि आपने उससे बात ही ना की हो, कभी जाना ही ना हो, आप उसकी फैमिली को नहीं जानते, आप उसकी किसी भी उसके अप एंड डाउन नहीं जानते. आप जरूर जानते होगे, और बिना जाने, बिना पहचाने, बिना फैमिली फील कराए आप ज्यादा प्रोडक्ट किसी भी ह्यूमन को बेच ही नहीं सकते, बिकॉज रिलेशनशिप इज की. एंड persuasion is nothing more than creating instant psychological relationship with your client. So the next and the fourth element of persuasion is confirm the suspicion. मतलब उसके suspicion को agreement में लाना. So till the time we don't confirm his suspicion, why is he questioning, why is he questioned, why is he feeling like that, we need to justify. We need to say, yes, this is the reason why you're not feeling like that. This is the reason why you feel like that. This is the reason it is not because you were wrong. It is because something happened, and this was the reason why it happened. So confirm the suspicion. Next, and the last one is throw rocks at his enemies. Yes, until and unless. ऐसा कभी होता है ना कि मेरा दुश्मन और आपका दुश्मन अगर सेम है तो हम दोनों दोस्त हो जाएंगे. It's a very basic fundamental. So आप उसके दुश्मन को अगर अपना दुश्मन नहीं बनाओगे बातों में, तो he will not feel safe with you. He will not be friend with you. Until the time he doesn't feel friend with you, I'm repeating again and again, you will not be able to know what he really wants, and you'll not be able to be his real friend. Until then you're not real friend, you will not be able to sell. So this was it, guys. Today this was the persuasion mastery, and these are 5 fundamentals which you can use in your speaking and listening, which can create wonders for you. So this was Mohit Ragwal signing off today, and see you tomorrow at the same time. Thank you.